You can slow down. You can slow down. You can take it easy. You can take your time. I'm seeing this image of someone standing in the kitchen and, grating ginger, putting it into the pan with some oil, gently frying it, smelling all the fragrances, really taking your time, really just indulging in that moment, in those small things as well. Maybe you've started to realize that, life is right here and you're not behind. You don't need to rush. You can take your time. You can take one step at a time. And you're gonna be okay. I haven't used my cards in a while, but I wanted to because I felt like it. Shit. This is something about not taking the cards that falls on the floor. I think it's about leaving those cards. We got lots. I feel like you're building your castle. I'm getting this feeling of someone very abundant, someone very royal, someone very important, even if you don't necessarily feel that way, but what you have to offer the world with who you are and the things that you do is so important. So I'm also getting this feeling of someone who has protection. Maybe you're in a stage where you are really focusing on protecting yourself so you don't go into situations or relationships that drain you or that don't align with you. So I'm seeing almost that kind of a film, a video of this castle, and there's the bridge leading into the castle, but you have to get over the bridge and you have to get through the door, and there are guards around the castle, and there's that water that always surrounds the castle, that kind of, I don't know what it's called, but there's like protection, and someone important is in there, and that's you. And you don't just let anyone in. You are careful with who you surround yourself with, because you know that you are worth so much, so you don't have the energy or the patience for people who don't respect you, people who don't respect your boundaries, people who constantly misunderstand you or who are just not good for you. So I'm seeing that image of someone who is in their castle, and almost like you have all these different rooms, all these different things going on for you. And maybe a lot of people actually don't know what's going on in your life apart from yourself. You have that secrecy about you. So people probably don't know actually what is going on in your life apart from yourself, or the many ideas you have or thoughts or plans. You're just keeping it secret in your own castle, in your own separate rooms. And I'm seeing someone who's really just focusing on their own gifts, their own skills, their own joy, their own abundance, and like no one disturb me, please. Like, I'm seeing someone just put a do not disturb sign on your door, because and you're fine with that. That is actually a very good thing. It's not out of any negativity or toxicity. It's not about avoiding things. It's just because you know that you're doing something important right now, something that matters a great deal, and you want to focus on that. You want to focus on yourself and the things that you're doing that matter. We also got this card, and when I look at that, what I immediately think about is someone who is awakened. You're someone who is awakened. You are, I'm seeing an eye in the middle of no eyes. Your eyes are open, your eyes are seeing what is happening. And this can be in many different levels or areas of your life. You might be someone who's very conscious about what is going on in the world, and you might be or have been surrounded by people who don't want to know what's going on in the world. Or you might be someone who is very conscious about trauma or toxic patterns, and you've been surrounded by people who are not conscious about their own patterns. So again, in many different instances, you're someone who sees things that others don't see. You have your eyes open in an area where people have closed their eyes. They don't want to see the things that you see. They don't see the value in seeing those things, which is maybe also why you were in that castle and you don't just want anyone to come in, because you don't want to be surrounded by people who have closed their eyes. You don't want to be surrounded by someone who does not want to or are not able to see the things that you see. And again, that can be in many different instances. It can also just be that you're seeing yourself so clearly right now in your life. You see who you are, you see what you want, you see what you're deserving of, and you have been surrounded by people, or maybe you are surrounded by people still that do not see that. And like that, it's almost this feeling of you can't be bothered anymore by trying to make them understand or make them see. It's just a realization of, okay, I'm seeing things that they don't see. It does not minimize what I see. It's just like, okay, they don't see that, and fine, then I can just stay in my castle, stay in my abundance, and I don't have to let them through the door. I don't know why I just think of arugula when I see this, or a rocket. And it comes back to the first thought I had about cooking. So maybe you're focusing more on your health these days, focusing more on eating better, getting rid of bad habits or habits that were not benefiting you, that you're suddenly ready to let go of. And I'm getting the feeling that it's something that's very easy for you. And whether it be that you're eating healthier or exercising more or resting more, whatever, but it's this feeling of you're more healthy than ever. And maybe you also relate to what I said in the beginning about, it doesn't have to be in cooking necessarily, but that feeling of wanting to slow down, wanting to just indulge in the moment, indulge in the small things, appreciate the small things, and really just sense what it is that you're doing in this moment. That feeling of, oh, I got that song, I'm hearing that song, this moment is different from any before it, this moment it's different, it's now. And then I'm also hearing this moment is precious. So you're realizing again and again that it's not just something that people say or that you have been saying to yourself that, okay, it is important to be present, but you're really feeling it now. You're feeling how important it is and how much it matters to be present. And also just in your day-to-day life, maybe you've been someone who has rushed a lot or always been very busy, but you're starting to understand the benefit of really slowing down in just in everyday life, in everyday situations. You don't have to hurry from one moment to the next. You can just be in where you are and really just linger. That's also the word I've been hearing lately, like lingering in a situation, because you know that where you are is where the light is, where you are is where the sun is, where you are is where you are awake. It's where you're present. What did I say? Where you're present is where you are. So, like, there's no reason to rush anywhere because you are here. You're not someplace else, and like realizing that you are the sun. You are the sun. You are the light. So there's no reason to rush someplace to reach the sun, to rush into, another area or another place, another situation, to then bathe in that light, because the light is right here. The sun is right here. So wherever you are is where the sun is. Wherever you are is where the light is. Yeah, it's an exciting time for you, and 11/11. So keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing something very important. And this is just the beginning of a new life, a new unfolding of new things, especially with, letting go of and staying away from everything that does not benefit you, that does not respect you, that does not see you, and really just focusing on what it is that makes you feel healthy in yourself, good in yourself. And keep doing what it is that you're doing, whatever it is. Keep on keeping on. Keep doing the things that you're doing, because it's working.